Good morning, my farming friends. How the heck are you today, this fine and outstanding Wednesday morning? Hope life is treating you well. Hope the week is going good so far. Anyways, welcome back to the Old Stream Farm. It is 8:33 in the morning. I gotta tell you, I have been up and working since about 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning. What I was I was taking care of all the animals, and I was just complaining to myself that I don't like this animal setup. I really, really don't. Just the way that it's listed. I want to know how many I have. You know what I mean? I want to know how many chickens and how many pigs I have. And then when I go to the pigs, I got to go all the way down here to the pigs. So we're okay. I ran out of pig food, so I'm out of pig food. I gave them some straw and water and took care of that. So we're okay there. 2 boxes of eggs. And I want to know how many pigs I have without having to count each individual one. There's got to be a way, and I think there is, but I just can't remember. And besides that, I gave water to the greenhouses, and I started doing manure. The pigs produce some manure, so I went up to Granny's Massey Ferguson, and I got the skid steer loader that is parked over there, I think, and used all the manure from that. I think I was able to fill 1 greenhouse and put a little bit in the second greenhouse. So we need to go up to the BGA, to the manure cell, and buy some manure. With $31,083 in the bank. And the reason, I had about 45, but I spent some money across the street to our new little development over there. I put in some storage tanks. I'll show you that here after a little while. The other thing that happened, exciting night last night, Sophie and I went out for dinner, and we were sitting there at the table having dinner, and we were having a few beverages, adult beverages, Briley Pops, and across from us, the next table, was a guy named Newell. Yeah, and him and his family were there. So I chatted with him for quite a long time. He's a heck of a nice guy, and he has just up the road here, next to Field 12, he has a seed and feed business, you know. So he sells seed to local farmers and seed and feed and, fertilizer and herbicide and all kinds of good stuff. And he's got a pretty good business. I'm quite impressed with it. So we got talking. We kind of bonded a little bit there. And so I'm going to go up and see him, because that was my other plan for today, was to try and get everything ready for planting. Get some seed into the silos, some fertilizer, some dry fertilizer, some urea, some liquid fertilizer, and some liquid herbicide. Some herbicide. Well, herbicide is liquid. Well, I know they have dry. But the one problem that I'm having is the truck setup that we have. We have got the, what do they call these things? The 754, you know what I'm talking about. And the problem is, you can't, it has a hitch for this thing, but I've tried several other trailers, and I could not get it to hook up. And the water it's very tricky. And we have 3 of these trucks. I have this one here. Of course, I have the one that I was just using with the grain on the back, the grain truck, the grain box. And then, of course, I do have the semi that I use for the Flegel. So I do have 3 semis, and I don't know why I really need 3 semis. I think I could get by with, maybe I could even just get by with 1 the way it is right now. So I have contemplated, I did talk to Zeke and Streak. He said, hey, man, we got some great stuff up here. We'll take your stuff in on trade. So I'm kind of thinking maybe an IT runner kind of setup, because if I want to transport liquid fertilizer and herbicide, I have to get a separate tank. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pondering it, but I'm too chicken. I'm scared. I am actually scared to I'm actually scared to spend the money, for crying out loud. So what was I doing with this thing now? I was going to go fill it up with water because it's empty. But you know what? I think I'm going to hold off in case I decide to do something. Yeah, I'm just going to hold off. Let's grab the the other truck. Oh, cement truck coming. I tell you what, those cement truck boys. Excuse me. Oh man, that I think that was the Queen Mother mosquito that I just swallowed. Ugh, man, disgusting. And let's go up and get some manure. The soil temperature is 37 degrees. The soil temperature is warmer than the air temperature. So if you look at the menu here, everything is in the, we could. I mean, we are in the planting window, but it's not a hurry yet. It's only the 2nd day of spring. But Sophie and I worked hard last night. We got all the fields limed and plowed. So we are good to go in that department. I'm quite happy with that. So we are all ready for planting. Oh, I took out the rooster. Sophie, oh no, he's still alive. Miracle, rooster. And head up to the BGA. Now I think there's a couple ways to get to the BGA. The easiest way is just to go right here and kind of make the loop around. We're gonna cut real fast in front of that cement truck. Man, they've been pulling out in front of me all day. And make a little, whoa! See this truck, I mean, it leans a little bit. I wonder if I need new shocks or tires or something, because this thing is all over the place. But I could get rid of 3 semis. I could go down to 1, get rid of the water containers, get rid of that trailer, get rid of the grain box on the other one, and get a truck with an IT runner and a trailer. I think that would be okay. But then I would also need to get oh crap, I wanted to go right there. Shoot. I was just too busy talking. Whoa, what? Oh, let's call that guy in. Let's call him in. Oh, buddy. I think you're a little hungover this morning. Yep, a little jerky too. Stay on the road. Stay on the road, my friend. Easy does it. Is he going to even stop with the stop sign up here? Probably not. Oh, there's no stop. Oh, there you go. Yep, turn signal on. Very good. Yeah, that's scary. I tell you what, it really is nerve-wracking driving around the roads with these people. Either they're on their phone, they're putting on their makeup, they're texting, watching stupid YouTube videos. Who knows what in the heck? Now, where am I going? Who knows what in the heck they're doing? But I have completely just made the whole loop around. I actually saw the BJ about a half an hour ago. Oh well. Take a little Wednesday stroll, follow the cement truck here. Not a bad idea. I wonder if you can cut it. I have totally just gone the total opposite direction where I need to go. Nope, we'll just go with it. It's another map tour brought to you by 6-Wheel and Pop-Up. Hope you enjoyed. Map tour of Old Stream Farm. There, I done it for you. Man, look at that guy. He's crazy too. Absolutely crazy. 3 hours later, I made it here. I made it to the Manure buy point here at the BGA. So we're back into here. Get this filled up for us, and we can head back down. We can head back down to the farm. I'm kind of curious to see how much. Yeah, manure is not that expensive. It's just going down there $10 at a time. Yeah, the other thing that's starting to irritate me too, and the reason I'm thinking get rid of some of these trucks is because I thought I was able to dump manure directly from this trailer, but for some reason now I can't. So I can't fill the manure boxes in the greenhouses with this truck. So that I got to dump it in the pit, then get the skid steer out. So I would like to find a little better way of doing that. So that goes back to the whole thing that I might as well just get rid of all 3 semis and kind of go from there. But it would be spendy. I mean, I would have to borrow money. And there's no question I have to borrow money. So I'm not going to get rid of all this equipment and get what I need. Because I need the Man IT runner truck that Zeke has up at the dealership. I would need that. I'd want a tipper trailer. Then I would need a water trailer and a liquid fertilizer and herbicide trailer. So I would need to buy all of that. And that's going to be, that's going to be a fortune, an absolute fortune. And I would like to find something big enough where I could fill with water and then do the pigs and all the greenhouses in one loop instead of having to make return trips to the stream to get the water. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm going to have to do something because I want to fill up the silos. Excuse me, another mosquito. That was her brother, that king mosquito. And fill up the silos and then fill up my storage tank. Let's stop by there on the way back to the farm, and I'll show you what I did across the street. I'm kind of liking this place across the street. I'm thinking to myself, Self, you should just make it, because in the loft at the farm, I was going to make a little man cave up there, but I'm thinking this place across the street, I could have like a little studio, a man cave there, and if Sophie ever snores too loud or I make her mad or I don't do something right, I could just escape across the road and have my own little man cave. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, we had some people come in. They put in some storage tanks and put in a little garage for us real quick. But let's pull in here. Look out, cement truck. I'm coming through. And then on top of that, we had to put in some security gates because I didn't want people in here just diddly-dallying around. So we put in some security gates. We actually put in another entrance on the other end too as well. So you can come through here. We got a little garage there. We do have our forestrit mower there in that shed. And then we do have another little garage here, which I kind of like too. So that's pretty nice. This garage here, so you can actually get out to the street right through there. And then this other stall, we have our Amazon spreader in. So that's kind of nice. Hey, there's our Cuisinado stack. Got a nice little garage there. I haven't quite figured out what we're going to do with it yet, but I'll make it work. And then we do have a liquid fertilizer storage tank and a herbicide storage tank. So that's what I wanted to fill up. And then, of course, here we put another gate. Did some stone work here. Oh man, they had some awesome stone people. And that entrance goes out to the street that way. So I kind of like the way this this works out over here. It's a good extension to the farm. And like I said, if I ever needed to get away, I can just sneak across the room, because we do have some rooms rented here. That place is all rented there, but that one there, there's the upstairs is empty. So I could build something in there. We put some nice lighting in here, so we really want to make it secure, so scoundrels can't come in here and start, you know, they'd be tempted to drive our forestrit around. I mean, why wouldn't you? So it's nice. So that was kind of my whole goal, you know, take care of the animals, which I did, take care of the greenhouses, which I'm doing now, and then get these storage tanks filled up. You know what, I'm gonna leave, I could have left the gate open. It's daylight now. We only do it really at night. We do have security cameras too, so that's nice. The Ring doorbell, oh, I love the Ring doorbell. Ring doorbell is awesome. I just like scaring the crap out of people, to be honest with you. So, oh, the ducks are back. Hi, duck. At least he's not a loud, noisy duck, you know what I mean? So, what I'm saying is, I thought I could unload on here. I thought that it would work. Well, now it does. I tell you what, I played around with this thing for 15, 20 minutes, and it would not unload. But, oh, okay, well, now it makes perfect sense then. I tell you what, there's something screwy going on. Sometimes things are working, sometimes things are not working. Like water, I was having a heck of a time. See, now this one's not going to work. I wonder if this one's too high. See, that one might be too high. See, now it's not going to work. So that one might be too high to get in there. But let's try this one here. The first one is full, so don't got to worry about that one. See? Now it doesn't want to work. No, it doesn't. Apparently I wasn't getting close enough. But, okay. Well, that one worked. I could try to get closer to this one, but I think maybe it's just the height on this one. I don't know. Some other person who's a lot smarter than me that would know the answer to this question. Whoa! I hit the cement slab. Or maybe it's too far away. Oh, whoa! There, I had it. Yeah. So now that is kind of working. Well, now I kind of feel bad that I wanted just to send the truck down its merry way. I don't think it filled that one up. Full. No more capacity. Okay, perfect. Now, one more to go, and we are done with the greenhouses, and then we can put this manure back into the pit. I'm going to look into putting in a manure pit, I think. Maybe I should, well, no, if I want to get rid of the truck. See, now this one might be a little bit difficult. See, now it's really going to stink if I have one greenhouse that I can't get to with the truck. Yeah, I'm in there. Like some kind of a collision there or something. Well, I'll dump it off and have to use a skid steer to put a couple scoops in there. But anyways, so that takes care of the animals, the greenhouses, and we're good to go in that department. What I need to do now is to figure out what we're going to do with the vehicles. Maybe I'll go online here in a little bit, and I'll kind of see what our options are and how much the total cost is going to be, because besides greenhouses, and if I sold some pigs, you know, there's not going to be any income coming in, which I'm kind of worried about until we get crops in the ground and planted and ready to harvest. So that's what I'm thinking. Holy buckets. Look at that. I forget how much was left in there, but it seems like a lot of manure for the little bit of liters that it was. But that's that. Okay. I'll get the skid steer. I'll finish up this last greenhouse, and I'll kind of look online and see what I'm thinking, and kind of go from there. And then I'm going to go count the pigs. Oh, crap. I think I just moved it. I'm going to go count the pigs and see how many we got. Maybe, you know, oops, thank you very much for sharing. It doesn't even tell you how, well, I could drive over there. It doesn't even tell you how much a pig is worth, for crying out loud. 12:17 in the afternoon. 214,000 in the bank. I sold the 3 semis, the water trailer, the grain box, and the other water box on top of the truck. I sold all that. We got 214,000 in the bank, and I contemplated doing this the other day. And I'm thinking, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with the Rostamash, and it's not my favorite combine in the world. I mean, number one, I think it's too new looking. So, and it's the second day of spring. We have a long way to go to harvesting. It's just sitting there. So I'm gonna get rid of that too, because I'm gonna go a different route with the combine. I you know what? I don't know why I bought it in the first place. I have to go back and see. But Zeke has made us some pretty good offers. I mean, he really has, and so far it's come out pretty nice. So 214. We're gonna get 100,000 for that. That'll be nice. And then we should get 30,000 for the header. So we're at 345. Now, here's the ticker. Zeke has already planned this. Oops, I gotta go down to this one. I keep forgetting. I gotta go down to the other. You gotta talk to the salesman. Yep. You sell something there and you buy something here. Here's what I want. And I know there's some issues with this one. Yeah, this one in the IT. I mean, it goes screwy. So this one is 195,000. This one is 180,000. The Man TGS. Now here's what kind of really irritates me, because I'm thinking I like black. We are in black, and let's see. Let's do Challenger yellow, and let's do Massey red. So there is the Germany flag colors. So that's what I was going to go with. So it's $184,000. Zeke has one in. Can you believe it? He has one in. And this is exactly what I want to buy. So that's an IT runner. So I'm going to buy that. That's oh my God, 184,000. That's crazy. Now I worked this all out with Zeke. So we are on the same page now. And then I want to get one of these. Now, the only thing I don't like about it is because, and I think I'm going to get this in Challenger yellow, and because you have to choose which one it is. So every time I want to switch from something else, I have to wash it. Well, it makes sense, because you're not, you know, this is holding a liquid, but then you kind of wash it out. So you got to go to the shop and wash it out. So I guess that kind of makes sense. So let's start off with liquid fertilizer first. Whoops. And then, liquid fertilizer, and then I kind of like the tire track edition. Why not? It doesn't cost you anything. So I want to get that. So that is going to be because this will hold fuel, water, herbicide, and fertilizer. So if I just wash it out, you know, rinse it out real well, you probably wouldn't put water in there. I don't think. You might not want to drink the water after putting herbicide, fertilizer, but I don't know. Maybe there's steam. I don't know. We'll just kind of go with it, because technically you should probably have you know, each one for each liquid. But then again, we do fertilizer and water for spraying in the same, but that's okay. You know, I don't know. To each their own. So that takes care of that. Now, the other thing I need is a because the IT runner can have a box. Now, I've looked at a lot of these IT runner boxes. The only thing that just turns me off a little bit is they're so stinking high. So the problem is, if I had a combine, you know, some augers don't reach the height. So I got to be a little leery about that, because they do have a bunch. They do have a bunch here. I should just went to 80. But this one's only $12,000, but it's a lot lower, and it still hauls all the stuff. It's just not as fancy, you know. But that would work, and then I could just get a trailer. So if I ever got a combine like a New Holland or something that the auger is not that high, you know, I could just let it down on the ground too, but that seems to be kind of a pain in the butt. And, you know, it's not like we're doing massive fields here where we're going to have huge crops or huge yields. because the other ones are, you know, this thing is just, it sticks up in the air so darn high. And I suppose I could just take it down, and I could, yeah, I could do that, because you're looking at 12,000 to 30,000. And it's only $8,000. This is, I mean, $1,500. Yeah, I could probably do that. Roll off container. This one is 8,000 for 30,000 liters. That's a bulk container. I wonder if that's any shorter. But you know, the back doors is kind of open like that. Now this is 18,000 for 8,500 bucks. Maybe that's what I should do. Because then this is 10,000 for, yeah, 10,000 for 45,000 liters. Wasn't there? Yeah, see, there's all kinds. This is a grain container, 45,000 for 3,500. That's even cheaper yet. But you know, I don't know. It looks like it's used and dented and all messed up. I mean, how does the gel? You know, I could just do that. I mean, it kind of has, like, I got bullet holes in the side of it there. 3,500 bucks. It's, well, let's just try it. We can always do something else with it. $1,000 for paint. That's just absolutely garbage. Okay, now the last thing I was going to look at was trailers. There's a few of them here I like, and I think that the ones I like are just a little bit too big. I kind of like this, where was it now? I like this TSM, the Demler TSM 3. I like the looks of that, but it's just, you know, I think it's too honking big. So I also was, you know, this little Crimpy Bandit is kind of nice. I'm looking for something that's a little cheap though, not those kind of hitches. We're not doing that. Man, you know, the Farm Tech here. This one's actually kind of cute. Little Farm Tech. You're gonna get one for 19,000 liters, but you can't change the color on it, so I got to stick with those colors. Add a little green in there. You know, that's not bad. And I can maybe monkey it around there a little bit, but you know, it's not bad. Here's one. This, you know, it does have a cover on it. So I like that idea, and I could, you know, monkey around with it. The green, just, oh yeah, cover. You know, that's not bad. I think that might, you know, for 17,000 bucks, it's affordable. You know, we could always trade it in later on. Let's just try that. Like I said, I've been looking at a lot of these. I like this one here too, but it's got that swivel front end. I don't like that. And some of these are just a little bit big. Okay, so where do we stand? We've got, Zeke should have it all out front. Oh, crap, where am I? Stuck on the shelf, for crying out loud. Zeke should have it sitting outside for us. Let's just see how bad this really is. So, we have the container. We have 2 containers in the trailer. Was there something else that I was missing? Oh, I was going to look at one other thing here, too, in the animals. A water trailer. But that one's got that stupid swivel front end. Here's the Forstrit. 8,500 bucks. You can change rim color on there. But that would haul a little extra water for me, I think. Oh, I could get, that's just milk tank. Yeah, I'll think about that. So there we go. We still have $147,000 in the banks, but we did get rid of 3 semis. We got rid of a lot of stuff. So sadly enough, I don't know about the colors. I just don't know about the colors. I just don't know about these colors, but we're gonna go with it. So what I'm gonna do is, I have this kind of, I somewhat, you know, I don't really plan things out. I don't really sit down and say I'm gonna do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm just kind of, you know, Sophie likes me that way. She, hey, it's the German colors. We're in Germany, for crying out loud. Go with it, people. Go with it. That's what she finds attractive about me, is that, you know, I'm kind of a spur of the moment. I just, hey, whatever's going on. So this is actually going to work. And like I said, I can actually hook the trailer up to the back of it. So we're going to head down to, you know, it's kind of nice. It's nice. It's not my first choice, but it'll certainly work. So we're going to head down to New All Seed and Feed. Now, New All Seed and Feed is kind of just up by the gas station. And I am going, because I have liquid fertilizer on here first. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to buy the liquid fertilizer. Because this thing, Yeah, buy the liquid fertilizer, and then I'll have to go and rinse out the tank and get it squared away for herbicide. And then while I'm there, I can take this little trailer here and I can fill it with seed, and we'll put the seed into the grain bin, the seed bin, and we'll be all ready to go. We'll have all our supplies taken care of. We don't need to worry about any stupid refill points. I shouldn't say stupid because I use them all the time. I don't know why I said that. I apologize. They don't got to worry about any refill points. I like refill points. I really do. And sometimes you just want to do a refill point, and sometimes you just want to do it this way. And this is the way we're going to do it this way. I like the idea of filling up your own containers. I have all, you know, I know, oh, this is going way back to FS17 days. Playing a lot with FS Club and Smokey. And one of the biggest things they want is, you know, fuel barrels on the farm. They want to be able to fill them. Well, now we finally have them. So I think that's kind of a cool thing. And I agreed too. I said, yeah, absolutely. You know, I wish on our farm that fuel just automatically appeared into the fuel tank. But nope, you got to pay the big bucks and have them come and fill it up for you. And that's kind of a big thing because, you know, they have these sales certain times of the year. So you want to contract. That I tell you what, traffic here, they're jerky. They really, really are jerky. But anyways, new all is up in here. We can go in the, we'll go in the back way. And he's got a New Holland combine. And there's another, I think I went the wrong way. Yep. Sorry, cement truck. Oops. I wish you could lower the air in the seats is a little bit too high. I got to find the, to get the air down. It seems like I'm sitting on the roof. We're going to pull in the back way here. It's going to work out pretty good. I like this place. He's got a nice spot. But anyways, he has a New Holland combine. And the other thing he was talking to me at dinner is he has this field here. And he doesn't really do any farming anymore. So he is willing to lease this out. Yeah, it does say us because in order to place stuff, I had to buy, you know, and I don't own the property, but it's one of those things where it just says that. So go with the story. But anyways, so he said that we could lease that out and we could farm that. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I like that idea. We'll pull into here, and we'll pull into his. He's got a nice little silo system here, where everything's all ready to go, and you just call ahead with what you want. He gets them put into the feeder silo, and you should be good to go here. I gotta go on the outside, make sure I don't scratch the paint. Okay, so he'll get the hoses hooked up. Let's get liquid fertilizer in there. I'm kind of curious to see how much this is going to cost. 8,500 liters for 11,220 bucks. Okay, now I'm just, you know, oh crap, 8,500 liters for 11,200 bucks. I think you could buy. Oops, wrong button. No. You stupid thing.